What's going on right now? Overtime's kicking on, so had to start today. So I'll be getting on an hour later every day. And luckily Friday I gotta come in the morning, afternoon, so I get to play Strive. A late Friday night, like around 9. Like 9 to 2. And then Saturday I'll play by most of the night. Would like to play tomorrow, but what's up, Apollo? How you doing? What's going on with you, man? Surprised you're up at this hour. How you doing? Can you hear me at all or no? Can you hear me? Should be able to hear me. You're almost always awake. I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Lide? How you doing? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, dude, the Guilty Gear Strive is getting a lot of praise. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I saw the beta results. Like, it's pretty damn good. Like, people are really praising it. Like, it's getting a lot of love. So it's nice to see that the game is getting a lot of attention. So hopefully I'll be playing it on the weekend. I have to work overtime, unfortunately, so it's one of those things. I want to play, but I gotta wait till the weekend. I gotta wait till Friday. I can't play it right now. You're a fake fan. I didn't say that. Jeez. I didn't say that. Just yeah, I don't see you anywhere. You can say hi, dude. It's okay. I'm not gonna bite. Man. I know I haven't really been doing much else new other than other than this game. I haven't really been doing anything, man. Just work, man. A lot of work. Work, and that's it. I mean, I can't really tell you anything else that's really exciting, you know? Gotta use my resin on something. Yeah. Gotta use my resin. Gotta use it on something.
Add as
What's up, Ocean Master? How you doing? What's going on?
come take a look.
How you doing, Lide?
Something that catches your eye.
It's been okay. Just not really much going on, man. Just the usual, you know? Really, really not much going on. Just work, man. Got a lot of overtime at work right now. So I've been pretty busy with work. I got a lot of other things going on. And might be in the process of moving as well. I'll be moving in the next few months, maybe. I don't know yet. It's up in the air. We might stay here. I don't know yet. You're just bored. You're bored. Yeah, being bored sucks. I hate being bored. I can't stand it. And I get bored a lot too. I know the feeling too well. wish I could cure your boredom. A lot of us get bored. I'm gonna go up there. You suck. Yeah, I haven't really been doing much else. I mean, just waiting for the Guilty Gear Strive beta. It's gonna be open to everybody on Thursday night. So if you guys want to play Guilty Gear Strive, go download it on Thursday. Free.
Out of the frying pan by royal decree. Don't blink. Nice and spicy. Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
A little taste.
Oz revealed by. Don't blink.
Picked.
On which server what? For this game? What do I play for this game? What you're asking?
Race you.
I play on North American server. I'm not a UK player. A lot of people think I'm UK because of the hours I play. I play these hours because I work graveyard, so I usually get off at 2 or 3 in the morning. Normally 2 o'clock, but I'm doing mandatory overtime at my job, so I get off at 3 o'clock. And usually I stay up till like 5 or 6 in the morning. Then I go to bed. I usually get up around 1 o'clock, and then I do little things here and there, go do my walk, and then get ready for work. Start at 5 o'clock.
Nice and spicy. With sword comes shadow. Don't blink. Eat this. Nowhere to hide.
Is it worth pulling for Kaching? Kaching's worth it if you're saying as a character. Oh yeah, Kaching is hella good. She's one of the best characters in the game. I would say she's not S plus tier, she's S tier. Like, she's really fast. And she doesn't need constellations to be good. You can just have one Kaching and you'll do amazing damage with her. She's my best character, so... But I also pamper her. I give her a lot of stuff.
Oz revealed. Cut to the chase.
Would you pull for Zhao? What, if you're saying between Zhao and Kaching? Can't say. I've used Zhao. I mean, I used it when I tried him with the demo. But I would say Zhao... The only reason I maybe say Kaching is better because of the element. She's Thunder. Thunder is really strong. Amino is not really as strong. I wouldn't consider Amino a strong element. But it doesn't mean that, he's weak or anything. It doesn't mean that. It's just, I'm just telling you, based on element alone, I think Ching is better because of Thunder. So that's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's just my opinion. It doesn't mean I'm right. What I feel. I use Kaching a long time, so I can vouch for her being good. She's always done me well. But I haven't used Zhao enough to care. I'm not gonna waste my time on Zhao because I don't really want Zhao. I'd rather have Hu Tao. Or the other one, Ayaka is who I really want. She's not coming out till way later. Probably 1.5 or 1.6 patch, so like at least a month or 2 months, maybe 3 months away. So I'm saving. I've just been saving.
Don't blink. Out of the frying pan. Let's dance. Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
Send this quickly.
Out of the frying pan. Into the... Hi.
This isn't good.
Eat this! By royal decree. Cut to the chase. Let's dance. Nowhere to hide.
Ayaka is a new sword user. He's gonna be an ice user. You could play her in the beta at one point. Like a lot of people knew about Ayaka a long time ago, like months ago. I haven't really seen her, so there's videos online you can watch of her. She's pretty much done. It's just they haven't released her properly. They haven't done her voices. Her storyline elements are not done. She's just, I think moveset wise, she's done, and then they have to balance and everything. But yeah, like I said. Finish up pretty early tonight.
Add as
I've been avoiding doing ore farming lately. I don't want to do it anymore. Because I don't have time to do it. Yeah. So do you play fighting games, Ocean Mature? I'm not sure if you saw Lide talking earlier about Guilty Gear Strive. I'm not sure if you paid attention to the game. Like it looks really amazing. Like, and the netcode is fucking fantastic. What people are saying. They say that's some of the best netcode you can get, that's fucking awesome. I'm really happy. Like the game's gonna be, I think, gonna do extremely well. You just play Genshin? That's cool. I mean, I was just asking. I mean, lately I've just been playing this game too. I don't really play anything else right now. Just play. I was playing Ease 9 Monstrum Nox, but I can't do it right now because of what's going on. Overtime, I don't have time, and I'm Guilty Gear Strive beta. I don't have time to play Ease right now. I'll probably start playing Ease again the following week. Hopefully, things get back to normal. A lot of stuff coming up lately, so I'm kind of busy. Also, there's other games I want to play too, like a new puzzle game I want to play, The Room 4 with Fins. That one's really good. And then there was what other game? I want to finish up Control. I still haven't finished it yet.
Crumble!
I will have order.
Yeah. Feel the beat. Stretch on it.
Can't run from death.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really play anything else. But yeah, right now it's just been this game. But I'll be honest, I've been kind of bored lately of this game just because I don't have anything to do. Like it's just really minimal right now. I've been playing a lot less lately, just because there's all I'm doing really is my dailies. That's all I do. I don't do anything else.
A new job.
We need more content. Like, I like the game a lot. It's more of a thing. There's just no content.
Power cord.
Quake!
Time to clean up. Yep. I'll catch up. Yep. Someone needs assistance. Yep. Someone needs assistance.
Yeah, so that's the biggest problem I'm going through right now with this game. I want to do more. It's not that I don't want to do more. It's just there's nothing to do. So the only thing that's keeping me coming back to this game is the dailies. That's it. The only reason I log on for is the dailies. If there was no dailies and there was no gem farming, I wouldn't be playing this. Like it's just I would have taken a break. But the dailies, you know, kind of keep me playing because I got to keep making gems, you know. You gotta keep making them gems. You gotta keep using up your resources. Gems are important. Do you have Battle Pass? I always buy it every month. I always spend money on Battle Pass. Right now, I do want to work on these. Right, I'm gonna do it probably next week though when I'm not busy. Because right now it's just not a good time to do this. I don't have the time to do this right now. Just my time right now is limited, so I'm only trying to stay on maybe 3 hours max during the week. Because I just don't have. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get enough sleep for work, and I don't like getting up with minimal sleep because I'm groggy. I get cranky when I don't sleep enough. I gotta get at least 7 hours beauty sleep. Otherwise, my day does not function right. Like I can go on 6 hours, but I'm still like sleepy. 7 hours, 8 hours, I'm really well rested. I try to go to bed by 6 because I got to get up by 1 o'clock because usually I got little things I got to do before I start my day.
Add your voice.
Time to do some quests. By the time I finish season, but I can do my artifact run. But yeah, that's really all I do. Really can't say much else, you know. I don't spend much money on this game. I only do Battle Pass and the Welcome Moon. That's all I do. I don't buy anything else other than that. Depending on how things go in the next month, I might not buy Battle Pass anymore.
The best way to travel. I wonder how much longer he'll go on for.
Luck is not on my side.
I think Welcome Moon I'll probably always purchase, but I don't know about Battle Pass.
Not on my side.
$5 a lot in your country. That's kind of shitty. Where do you live? Oh, you're in India. I see. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it's too expensive, don't do it. No. Just play for free. And, you know, you'll just have to work around the limitations of the system. Yeah, just save your money. Like I said, you can still enjoy the game without spending any money. You just won't get things very fast, that's all. But you can still enjoy the game. I mean, at least you have, at least it's, you know, you have the ability to play it for free. You know, this game is pretty amazing for free. I mean, you get a lot of, you get a lot for free. Everything that you got in the beginning, since to now, you have a lot of content. The only problem is when you reach the end and there's nothing to do, then that's when it becomes a problem, which is the thing I'm facing. I'm at max rank. I am, you know, I have everything done. There's nothing left for me to do except events and dailies. That's all I can do. I can't do anything else. So it's kind of boring. You know, the game would be fun if I had lots to do, but with nothing to do, I'm just not. It's not very entertaining. Whee, it's going in the air. Then go all the way. There it goes. Up in the air. Goodbye. And bye-bye. Yeah. Okay, so the only thing I'm doing right now is the, you know, the event quests because, you know, they're available. I think tomorrow is when the next part starts. I think it starts tomorrow. The final part, I believe, of the story. I believe it's tomorrow. And that, you know, you can get that done in like a couple days. You can probably get it done in a day if you're if you work on it really hard. Probably. I'll probably be done with the night by 5 o'clock. I don't think I'm gonna stay up that late. Almost, I mean, shit, all I gotta do after this is just do my artifact farming and I'm done. It takes like 20-25 minutes. But yeah, it's more of a, I'm just more disappointed more than anything. It's like I want to do stuff in this game, but there's just nothing to do. So it's not like I hate the game. Believe me, I don't hate this game. I really like it.
Think you can bully me?
Yeah, it's just more of a disappointment feeling. I'm disappointed. That's all. I want more stuff. I want the game, you know, to get big updates. You know, I want to come back where I'm like, oh man, this update's amazing. But this update honestly hasn't been that great. I think this is a filler update. Okay, that's done. Can't do this yet. Wait for this to finish. I can do this next. Can't do this. This is locked. This is, yeah, tomorrow. So I can't do this. I've bought everything out of the market for these two. I'm waiting for stage 3. There's nothing really for me to do right now. I finished that. That's done. It's done. That's done. This, I can do this, but I'll probably do this later. I got 2 weeks to do it. As long as I get it done before the end of next week. I'll probably do it next week. When I have time. Alright then, you take care, Ocean Master. You have a good one. See you later. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be on much longer. I'll probably be done by 4:30. I really don't see myself staying on that long tonight. So, I want to do more, but fortunately I can't. So, this day is going to be really short. I can honestly get this done in less than an hour if the timer wasn't up yet. The timer was up yet, I mean. Just waiting. So I gotta wait like 12 minutes. So I might as well do some ore farming while I'm waiting. Gotta kill some time.
I want to help. Animal hypostasis.
I will have order.
Yeah, I don't know. Should anybody else is in the chat right now? That's want to talk or something. I'm bored. I'm bored right now. I'm bored. What's up, Kookster? Meme, how you doing? What's going on? You're bad? I don't know what you did. You did something wrong. Did you do anything wrong? Oh, you were lurking? That's fine. No worries. I mean, you can lurk. I'm not saying you can't lurk. I'm just saying if anybody wants to talk, just to talk, you know, if you're bored. I'm not doing anything amazing. That's cool. No worries. Cool. Yeah, there's times where I'm just quiet. If I don't feel like talking, I'll just be quiet. Yeah. Right now, it's kind of boring, so I'm really just doing my dailies. The usual. I would honestly play another game if I could, if I had time, but I don't have time. So I'm probably gonna log off by 5 o'clock tonight. I don't think I'm gonna stay up that late. I'm gonna finish up tonight a lot quicker than I thought it was. I mean, honestly, I could probably do my ore farming tonight just to kill some extra time. I don't need to do it. It's just one of those. I can do it. If I want to. I don't need to though. I don't know. I don't have access to it. I didn't get chosen. They didn't pick me for the Guilty Gear beta. So I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. I've been avoiding it too. I'm not watching people play. I'm not looking up videos. I want to be in the dark. I don't want to know anything, you know what I mean? I'd rather be in the dark about everything. I don't want to see people doing combos. I don't want to see people doing setups. I don't want to see any of that shit. Well, it's not. It's no. I'm talking about I'm talking about the content creator beta. You had to sign up on the website, and basically Japan would they would pick people to represent basically to let you play the beta, and you had to meet certain prerequisites to get early access because the beta started 2 days ago for that particular thing. And it's also only certain intervals. Like the beta is only active at certain hours. So if you got selected, the only people that got selected were major streamers or major tournament players. They didn't really select any Joe Blows. Like I knew for a fact they weren't gonna pick me. They probably looked at me and like, you? I wouldn't be surprised if Arc System Works probably laughed when they saw me. Even though I meet the prerequisites, because I'm a nobody, you know. I'm not famous. I'm not like the guy that's like the only reason people know me in the Guilty Gear community is because I upload the music. The only reason. I upload the music and I make combo videos. That's the only reason the Guilty Gear community knows me. Other than that, I'm a nobody. No, pre-order people starts today, actually. So if you pre-order today, you will get access to the beta starting, I think, at 7 o'clock tonight. So you will get access to the beta if you pre-order today. And then for everybody that didn't pre-order, you will have access to the beta the following day, the following 24 hours. What's up, Lide? What's the lull for? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What I said? How Arc System Works won't pick me? I mean, it's true. He ain't gonna pick me, dude. You do realize, like, Arc System Works has already copyright strike me once, and one of their mods banned me on Twitter, which was funny. One of the reps from the American division. I got into it with him over some shit, and he got basically called me a thief. Said, you know, you're a little thief, you know, stealing all our artwork and making wallpapers of it. I can't stand people like you. I was like, oh my god, I got into it over that shit, and then he banned me. I was just like, whatever, man. Like, go fuck yourself, dude. You treat me that way. Like, you know, he's basically saying, because, you know, I take artwork from their website and, you know, make wallpapers out of it. I'm just doing it for fun. I don't even do it for profit. Yeah, it's one of the guys on the, if you guys know Sheeny, he's like the Guilty Gear guy for the PC. Yeah, he blacklisted me on Twitter. He's like, I think Arc System Works US, like their main PC guy. So he blocked me, basically blacklisted me. I was like, whatever, man. I was like, you can get. We got into it, so I was just like, yeah. Basically the whole reason this started was because I was telling him that, you know, the PC port and all that shit wasn't getting proper attention because it was just him. And I was like telling him, like, look, they're overworking you, and you're taking this all on by yourself. You got no help. You know, you need help. And I was kind of like trying to defend him, but I guess he took it as an insult. It's like, I'm not insulting you. I'm just telling you the truth, man. You need help. Like, come on, man. You can't expect one person to do it, but I guess he likes throwing it all on his own back. And then people give him shit, and he's tired of people complaining. It's like, you know, it's like, dude, you're doing the task of one person. It could be a team of people. But you do all of it by yourself. So you put all that stress on your back for the company. So, but if he wants to do that, I mean, that's fine. That's his choice. I'm not gonna get into a shit about it. So, but yeah, then we got into that whole artwork thing, and then he blacklisted me, and he would make comments, and I was like, okay, so I just avoid him. He blacklisted a lot of people he doesn't like on the Arc System Works Twitter. So I'm one of those people, and then Arc System Works has already copyright strike me on YouTube. They took down my music. But, well, not my music, you know, the music for Guilty Gear Strive, because I uploaded it day one, and I was like the first person to get it up. You know, I was getting huge views, like hundreds of thousands, like in a mere hours, and they noticed it, and they caught cease and desist me. Told me, hey, take it down. But the funny thing is, it was like other people had it uploaded, they didn't take them down. He just took it was only me, and I was like, why me? Why only me? I was the only person that got shut down. I just thought it was like, okay, why me specifically? I didn't understand that. So, I mean, it's done. I mean, it was a 3-month copyright strike. I couldn't upload the music for 3 months, and then basically it was a slap on my wrist, like, hey, don't do that. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I just stood in hiding for 3 months, and then it came back, and I just re-uploaded the music. Like, because I know how Arc System Works is with their games. They get pissed off at that shit. And then and then people just upload it a little bit later, and they just give up on it. I'm just like, okay. And I even bought the damn, their music via the website on Amazon. I even bought it. Just to be like, hey, I support your company. Here's some money. Just so I want to, you know, just digital. It's not much, but it's like, they hate you. Probably do. You never know. They might despise me. And you never know. They might really not like me. There's a lot of people also in FGC that don't like me. because I'm very vocal about my opinion. I do say some pretty mean things, so they probably don't like that. Yeah, this guy complains too much. Like that, I think that's the perception that FGC gets of me. This guy complains too much. So he's not. He doesn't like. I don't suck dick, so I'm always very vocal about my opinion. Some people don't like that. Yeah, like you're making us look bad. Like don't say shit. You know, and they see. I'm sure they might have seen my reviews on YouTube where I bashed their game. I bashed some of their games. Like I bashed, you know, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. I said that game was a complete piece of crap. This game was garbage. It's just, you know, it's a good looking piece of garbage, but it's still garbage. I acknowledge, you know, the things it does have good about it, but the majority of the game is garbage. Particularly the gameplay. And the extra modes were so disappointing. It's like, oh, look, the story mode, and then you look at it like, oh god, it's such a shallow beat-em-up game. I thought it was going to be so much better. And it was just a piece of shit. It wasn't fun at all. It felt so lazy. I was like, yep, this is what I get. This is what I get for having blind faith. What I get for believing. Believed. Tried to give it a chance, and I'm like, no, I was wrong. I shouldn't even bothered. Why did I even try? Yeah, the netcode is ass. It's so bad. But this Guilty Gear Strive does bring hope, because now that we know that rollback works good on Guilty Gear Strive, we still got to do the stress test tomorrow, though. That's going to be the real test. But, yeah, Guilty Gear Strive, if the netcode is solid and it's a huge success, maybe we'll see all the other games get rollback implemented as updates. Because I think that would save the games. People would come to them. I could see Arc System Works like going back to those games and implementing the rollback to all those games. So I think that'd be a good thing. So could potentially turn the tide for the anime fighting game community, because we can have actually fighting games having good netcode. Realizing, oh my god, they're actually gonna fucking fix the netcode. And I'm hoping that's what it leads into. In the grand scheme of things, it's gonna open the pathway for just stellar netcode on Japanese fighters, which I think would cause a resurgence in those games. People will actually want to play them, because, you know, a lot of times those games die because the netcode is so bad. So they can keep alive the old games, you know, still promote them, because they're not making new ones. I think it'd be kind of good to just fall back on that, you know. Some people are like, hey, you know, do an update for Red 2 with rollback netcode, do an update for, you know, just all your other little games like Chaos Code and shit like that, put rollback netcode. Like, I can really see that making a lot of people happy, and I can see people coming back to buy those games. Make a little extra money. You never know. I think it'd be a smart move. I think they would gain a lot from it. It shouldn't cost them that much to do it either. Now it's also that now they're like, oh, we know how to do it now. They learned. You know, I'm grateful that they actually reached out to an American team to help them implement it, which was like, oh my god, like that's so awesome. You know, the fact that they asked the KI developers, the KI netcode team, to work on the netcode alongside them. It's like, man, it paid off. That was a really smart of Arc System Works. Like, yeah, give them credit. That was a smart move. You know, at least they're trying to grow. You know, they're trying to stay out. You know, expand their bubble. Not because I know Japan has always been set in its ways. They don't like taking stuff from outside their country. That it's like I forgot what they call it. Not, I think it's called not made here. I think it's like a thing. Japanese people do not like taking the ideas of other countries. Like they, if it's not something that they use, they don't use it. I think that's starting to change. They realize that to stay relevant, they have to keep up with the times. So I think if Arc System Works show by example that hey, rollback is where it's at, and then other Japanese companies see the success that they share, other Japanese companies are gonna want to cash in on that. Maybe we'll see those older fighters get rollback netcode as updates. That would be cool, because let's say all the games I used to play, like they get rollback netcode, the version update. That would be fucking amazing. Like I'd be like, oh my god, that'd be so cool. I'd be so down for that shit. Just to have it as an option, you know? I don't know how you feel about it, Lide. What do you think? Not sure how you feel about it. If you're even still there. Respond if you are. Yeah, honestly, if they introduced, I mean, I know I'm asking for a lot and it's probably not going to happen, but if they introduced rollback netcode for like Nitro Plus Blasters and Million Arthur Arcana Blood, I would legit go play those again. I should go back to those games just to be like, damn, I miss these games. These games are so good. Just having stellar netcode to play them. That'd be awesome. I'd be down for that shit. Yeah, I hope so too. For that needs to happen. That needs to become a standard too. Not even just for Guilty Gear, just in general. You need to make these games have cross-platform with PC. You can't just separate the platforms. You need to make the PC players be able to play with the PS4 and PS5 players, and you would just expand your community so much because then people don't have to worry about which platform they play on. They're going to play with somebody because obviously the majority is, going to buy it on PS4 because one, most people have a PS4. Two, it's too expensive to build a PC right now, and it's impossible, near impossible to get a PS5 unless you pay the inflated prices. So most people are going to have a PS4. So they're obviously that they need to. They obviously that's where everybody's going to flee to. So I think the PC mark people are definitely going to be the least popular. It's going to be the least amount of players on PC. So to strengthen that community, you need to implement that tying multiplayer to Steam and PS5 and PS4, just so you expand your community. I think they will do it. I just don't know when it's going to happen. I'm guessing it's definitely not going to be at launch. You can see maybe by season 1 they'll do it. They'll eventually do it. They'll say, "Oh yeah, we know how to do it now," and then put it as an update. Hey, crossplays is here. Give it a shot. And hopefully it's really smooth. It's real easy, and then they realize like, oh, it's a hit. And again, you start molding the future for those games, the future standard. So every fighting game going forward will have that level of netcode because they realize it's important. They know how to do it. and they realize that what needs to be done to implement it. That would be smart. That'd be really smart for Arc System Works. I think they would benefit so much from it. Make them look really good.
Another test subject. You're open with that tingle?
I don't know. I don't know. No, we'll see. I mean, we don't know how difficult it is to implement. It could be really easy. Well, I don't know the technical aspect of it. I couldn't tell you. I don't really know how difficult it is to do cross-play like that on different platforms. But yeah. But so far, like I said, I've listened to people's reviews and comments. Everybody's praising the netcode, saying it's fantastic. They really said, like, our system works did a really good job. They said that, wow, this is the best netcode that's, they've ever brought out since Guilty Gear Steam and Core Plus, which was also a knockout of the park. They nailed it. I was like, oh my god, it's happening. Like we're gonna see it. We've seen the fruits of their labor finally after so much feedback of them doing rollback netcode and realizing, like, hey, it's working. Like we're getting a lot of praise. We're seeing results. People are buying the game. There's more interest in the game than ever before. Like I've never seen Guilty Gear get this much attention. It's not normal for Guilty Gear to get this level of attention that it's getting. So the future looks bright for Guilty Gear. Hopefully they don't fuck it up. Like, please don't fuck it up. Yeah, people were saying they were playing people in Japan, and literally it felt like a match, like you were playing a match locally, which is like, that's amazing. That's good netcode right there. That's really good netcode. Yeah, if your game can feel like you're literally playing offline, yeah, that's the best possible experience you can have. They said the only thing that they said was bad is don't play somebody with a Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is really bad. You'll get a lot of hiccuping during the match. It'll say connecting, and it has to recalibrate. So yeah, do not do a wireless connection. But it's like, I know better. I don't play wireless. I know better. I never do that on games. It's always wired for me. I stream wired. I do everything wired. Wireless is big no-no. I think that's another reason too, is because there's nothing on the horizon. I think that's the only reason people are giving us so much attention. Otherwise, because the Street Fighter V announcement guy and everybody was going ballistic over that shit. And the only reason why nobody's playing Street Fighter V because the update's not out yet. But when it comes out, I'm pretty sure people are going to flood to Street Fighter V. This is, the quote-unquote game changer. All the Street Fighter V people are just going ape shit over the new update. So, but then KOF 15, there's still no release date. So yeah, I mean, that's the only two fighting games Arc System Works needs to worry about is KOF 15 and Street Fighter V. Which, obviously, if it was Street Fighter V, I still think, yeah, if Street Fighter V brought out that major update the same day as Guilty Gear Strive, I think Guilty Gear Strive would lose a lot of sales because of Street Fighter V. Street Fighter V just has that presence where it's just everybody's gonna buy it because it's legacy. People will run Street Fighter over another game. The only game that I think that can directly compete with Street Fighter V is honestly either Smash Brothers or Tekken. That's it. No other fighting game can compete with Street Fighter's level. every other game will fail to it. Just because of the fact that Capcom, Street Fighter has that much influence. So, fortunately, even as good as Guilty Gear is, it won't win against Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 will still have way more numbers. I can promise you this: if Street Fighter 6 came out in April, I bet you that would kill Guilty Gear. Like, nobody would buy Guilty Gear. Everybody would buy Street Fighter 5, except the Guilty Gear fans. It would eliminate a lot of potential sales if that happened, but thankfully it's not. I think that's the only reason why Street Fighter 5 can sell. I mean, Guilty Gear can sell well. It's because it doesn't have any direct competition with any game, so they don't have to worry about retaliation or worry about their sales being taken away from another product. So the timing's good for sure. It's definitely good for our system where they have nothing to worry about. They don't have to worry about this game's coming out or it's going to influence our sales. I heard KOF 15 is getting rolled back. That's what I heard. It's the same rollback they've been testing on all their other KOF. I heard KOF 14 is supposed to get rollback too. They're supposed to patch it with a rollback netcode. But yeah, I think the rollback thing might cause a revolution with fighting games. So they don't have to make new fighters for a while. They can just revitalize the old ones, the ones that people basically the games that didn't get a lot of attention that can now get attention because of good netcode. There's a lot of fighting games out there that literally got zero presence because of bad netcode and just silent releases. Like nobody played. Like, I remember when Million Arthur came out on PC and nobody bought it. Like, that game bombed so hard. It's like out of nowhere. Oh, it's coming to Steam. Oh, it's out already. Like, no release date, no nothing, no warning. Completely silent release. And then they raised the price to $40, which was a dumb move. I was like, I don't know why Square Enix thought that was a smart move. That was dumb. Because it was supposed to come out for $30. And I was like, 30 is a little high, but I can work with that. 40 is like, yeah, no one's going to buy this shit for $40. That's the truth. No one's going to buy it for $40. And then, on top of that, it was horrible netcode. It's absolute ass. I was like, yep, this game's dead. It died. It honestly died in about 3 days. Like, the game was completely dead. Nobody was playing it. The first day it was broken. When I bought it day one and I was streaming it, and I was like, literally the online was broken. You couldn't even access it. And they had to put out a patch that, oh, we forgot to put the netcode in the game. Like, really? You guys forgot to turn it on? And when I played it, I was like, oh, this is so bad. It's so much lag. Well, this game's dead. And sure enough, it was. And then I was playing it for a few days. It was basically I'd log in and nobody was playing. Nobody was watching me play it. Like, I was like, wow, this is sad.
Another test subject.
Such a good fighting game. It's such a fun fighting game, and it's just like nobody cares about it. Nobody's paying attention to it. Nobody gives a shit about it. It was sad just watching that game just burn, crash and burn so hard because nobody cared about it. I was like, wow, one of my favorite fighting games of the last 5 years. Like, honestly, one of my top fighting games. Complete dead in the water. So hard. Same thing with Nitro Plus Blasters. That came out to PC. Granted, that one was a lot cheaper. Like, I think at launch it was like $15 if you had Skullgirls. There was a Skullgirls promotion. Normally the game was $30, but if you owned Skullgirls, I think they gave you 40% off the game. So you got it for like $22 or something, I was like, damn, that's a good deal. No, actually less than that. It was $30 for the game. So yeah, it was 40% off. Yeah, it was like $16 or something like that. game was really cheap, and I was like, that's a good deal. Like, that's a really damn good deal for a fighting game, brand new. All the DLC included. I was like, that's really good. Like, man, anybody would jump on that for that cheap. Like, you know, that game was fucking amazing. Like, it really was a good fighting game. Just, again, same problem as Million Arthur. It's just nobody cared about it. Nobody knew what it was. Super niche characters and stuff. Good gameplay. You know, really good gameplay. But good gameplay is not enough. You have characters that nobody knows who they are. Nobody cares about them. Oh, look, it's this character, like, and people are like, who? You know, they don't know like, who's Muramasa? Who's Saya? You know, who's Ethica? Who's Ruli? You know, they're looking at these characters like, who the fuck are these people? That's what they, you know, and that's what they think. And it's like, oh yeah, I don't blame them because they've probably never played any of their games. I know their games a little bit. I played them. I'm familiar with them though. Most of them are visual novel games. It kind of makes sense that people don't know what they are. Because you're expecting people that play fighting games to know a visual novel game that's really obscure. No one's gonna know it. It's like, yeah. Super obscure visual novel? Like, yeah. No one's gonna know what that is. Only the diehard fans or the people that play obscure games are gonna know what it is. I think the most popular game out of that whole franchise that was like Nitro Plus Blasters was Sonico. Super Sonico. Because she's, you know, a super huge sex symbol for Nitro Plus. She's like, you know, big bouncy, big thick, dome airhead sex object. You know, she's like, oh my god, she's so cute and hot, and she's got a bomb ass body. She's a pop idol. And yeah, she has a band and everything. Kind of like the whole Hatsune Miku thing. You know, it's like, I can understand the appeal. I can tell you one thing, her games are fucking garbage. It's all visual novel games, and I don't like them. They're boring. You get to look at lots of tits and ass, because it's just Sonico getting really lewd. Showing her in bikinis and showing off her body. I'm like, okay, it's nice eye candy. That's it, though. The game itself is shit. I watched the anime, too, and the anime's pretty boring. I didn't care for it at all. I was like, oh, I got to see a bunch of cute girls. I mean, the girls are really cute. You know, they're all nice, thick bodies. It's just, there's no substance, you know? It's not something you can get into. Better animes out there. It's complete, just fan service. As much as I love fan service and love, like, hentai, like, you gotta do more than that to get me interested. You gotta actually have compelling characters or interesting story. You gotta have something other than just tits and ass. Because I can watch hentai and get the direct result I want without having to worry about a plot. It's just like, oh, you know, I want to see the girl naked and have sex. That's it. And it happens within a few minutes. Like, that's why you watch hentai. You don't watch it for plot. You watch it to get off. When you make an anime like Super Sonico, it's like, yeah, there's no sex. There's no her getting naked. There's no, like, lesbian scenes. It's just lots of cleavage shots and panties, you know, and it's not even that interesting. It's not even that funny either. One anime that is funny, that is perverted as hell, and I do love, even though it is a total smut show of an anime, is So what do you call it? Interspecies reviewers. That shit's gold. Because that shit's legit funny. That is a really funny show. But it is fucking smutty. God damn, it is borderline porn. The whole thing is just sex nonstop. Like them talking about sex. But yeah, some of the shit they do in that show is fucking funny. I was like, okay, this show at least has some substance. There's some pretty good humor. At least there's saving grace where it's like, you know, the characters are actually funny. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it'd be better as a hentai. But it's like, it's one of those shows, it's almost hentai, but it's not hentai. It's just, it's hitting real close to hentai. But it's not quite hentai. About 90% hentai, but not quite there. Almost there. Can't quite go, oh my god, police. You can't quite do that yet. Yeah, I heard there's a Blu-ray release of that show coming out too for interspecies reviewers. It's gonna be a limited production run Blu-ray. They haven't announced when it's coming out, but I'm hoping that page goes up so I can pre-order it. I do want to get that. It's gonna be a super limited run, so I actually want that show on Blu-ray. I'm hoping it's not stupid expensive. I want to pay them like $200 for a Blu-ray series. I'm hoping it's like $50 or something. I think it's only like 13 episodes. It's really short. Man, the waifus in that show are delish. Like, holy shit. You got waifus of every flavor. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got 40 minutes after this. I guess I'll probably finish up my war farming and go to bed. That way I don't have to do it tomorrow. Yeah, I don't really even need to do my war farming. I'm just doing it because I got an hour to kill. I don't feel like going to bed right now. I'm not tired yet. That's done. Go ahead and start back up part of the ore farming again. Like I said, I should be done in like 35, 40 minutes. I can go to sleep. But yeah, not much else. Like I said, Lide. Not really much else. Not much else to write home about. Like, I just, my work's been doing overtime, mandatory overtime. I do 54 hours of work this week. Hoping it's only for 2 weeks and I get back my normal schedule. We're trying to catch up with the volume. We've been hammering it pretty hard though. I know we're down to like 900 tickets, 900 emails. I'm hoping by Friday it's down to like 600, and then by next week it'll be probably back up to 800, and then it'll drop again, and then hopefully by the end of the week it'll be down to like 3 to 400, and then my boss will be like, oh, okay, you guys go back to normal. I'm like, sweet. I like overtime, but I don't like that I have very limited time off. Like, it just sucks because I get tired. So, I'm working 9 to 10 hours a day for 6 days a week. Like, yeah, I don't want to work that much. I really don't want to work that much. I hate working that much all the time. It burns you out really hard. And they know that too, because we had to do it like last month for like a whole month straight. Just 54-hour work weeks. Just burning us out. We're just like, we can't just keep doing this all the fucking time. It's just, it's too much. You're gonna burn out your employees and they're gonna want to quit. I don't blame them because, it's a lot of work. I mean, the pay's nice. I love my paychecks. Like, when I'm working that many hours, I'm getting fat paychecks, real fat. And I come home like, damn, that's a big paycheck. I'm like, that's cool. But at the same time, it's like, man, I don't have a lot of time to myself. On the day I'm off, I usually just do my errands, and then I stay home because I'm just tired. I don't do anything. That's the shitty part. Like, hey, I have a day off. And the one day off feels like nothing. It really does not feel like a day off. It literally feels like I'm just taking a small break and I'm going right back to work shortly. And that's usually what happens. It goes by super fast. I'm like, wow, it's 6 days straight again. Lovely. Didn't even feel like I had a day off. You need at least 2 days off, I think, for work. I think 2 days off is a good thing. Like, at least 2. 3 would be nice, but I'm not expecting that. I also need full-time hours. I can't work part-time. I have to work full-time. I can't survive on part-time. I do more than just work here, and I do eBay stuff, and I'm getting into stock market too. Looking into cryptocurrency. I'm gonna start farming that. Not farming it, but playing around with it like stocks. I need extra income. I need to start thinking more about my future. About retirement. I want to retire at 70, no later than 70. I don't want to work longer than that. I want to be able to just relax, not worry about anything. Yeah, I think I'll be okay for the most part, but regardless, I'd just rather take precaution. I don't want to take it for granted, because you just never know what could happen. You just never know. Yeah, but also with the cryptocurrency craze, there's big money involved, and you can make a lot of money on cryptocurrency right now. Where the future is. And I don't blame people for getting involved in it. I'm like, man, it can pay off if you know what you're doing.
Stabilize.
Probably gonna drop like $5,000 into cryptocurrency. I'm not sure what to do it to yet. I need to do a little research. Bursky has been getting really hard at core into cryptocurrency. Yeah, it is. I also started my 401k. My company signed me up this week, and they're matching me 50%. Which is pretty good. 50% match is pretty good. So I can do a maximum of 6% of my paycheck, and they'll match up to 50% of that. So I said, yeah, fuck it. I went all the way. I was like, yeah, I mean, it's free money. You might as well. I mean, it's guaranteed. You might as well, invest. It's retirement. By the time, if I do that for, 30 years, let's say if I work at Square Enix for 30 years, I doubt it, but I'm guessing like 10, 20 years maybe I worked there. It'll build up. It'll add up. Because I'm going to move up the ladder, hopefully. They asked me if I want to look into supervisor position. I'm like, oh yeah, definitely. Try to make some extra money to improve myself. And like I do want to, the other thing I want to do is I want to relocate down the road. I want to move out of state. Just because of how much cheaper it is to live outside of Cali. Or move up north in Cali. Move up to more of the desert area. Be a lot cheaper. Won't have as much stuff, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper.
Stabilize.
Quality of life my quality of life, as far as like, I own a home, I have a nice house, I'll have everything I need. I won't be paying anywhere near as much mortgage. I'm renting right now. I want to own. It might be something I'm gonna look into up north or something. Or moving out of state, one of the two. But we'll see when that time comes by. I don't know yet. My guess is we're probably not going to move out of state for a long time. If my job let me move out of state, like if they said work from home was permanent and they let me work out of state, then I would have a stronger consideration for doing it sooner. Because then I'd be like, okay, now I have nothing holding me back except obviously family and friends, but it's one of those things of, should I do it? It's not like I'm doing much out here anyway.
Solidify.
So working from home, if I could work from home and stay at my job, and moving out of state, I'd be making more money. Because, if I move out of state in a cheaper area, the wages there are a lot lower. So I wouldn't be making as much money. So I'd actually be making more money and then spending less. So it's a win-win for me. Because out there I can spend like $150,000 for a home, and I get a mansion, get something huge, 4-bedroom house for real cheap with a lot of land. It's awesome. Here you can't get shit for 150,000. You can't get anything for even 200,000. You gotta spend like 600,000 here to get just a decent home, and it's like gonna cost me like $3,000 a month minimum. Like I can't afford that. Too much. Even if I was like splitting with 4 people, that's a lot of money. I'd rather, like I said, I'd rather move. Well, relocate. That'd be a smarter move. Well, we'll see. That's down the road. It's something that's crossed my mind a few times. I do think about it. We'll see what happens. I mean, still got a lot of time left. You know, I'm barely 40 years old. I got plenty of time.
Gather.
We'll see what happens. Trust me, it's something I've been looking into. I've been thinking about it. So just trying to figure out ways to make extra money and improve my retirement. And then, like I said, trying to invest in a house. Hopefully get one where I can cut my rent down. I don't have to pay as much rent. I actually own the property. Because I'd rather own than renting sucks because you don't own it. You know, I love that. I love the area I live in. Bellflower is a really nice city. It's really quiet. Pretty nice neighbors. Pretty clean. It's, you know, it's average. But I'm not going to spend $600,000 on a home. It's just too much. The most I'm willing to pay is like 500,000, but that's just really difficult to do right now in Cali. You're gonna probably get some fixer-upper for that price. I mean, I've seen them as low as like 400,000, but you're talking like real fixer-uppers. You're gonna be spending like tens of thousands of dollars fixing the house up. Like, yeah, I don't want to spend that kind of money. But we'll see. You know, I was even thinking about moving into a motor home, trailer park home, because even the guy who was one of my not my broker, my real estate agent. Even he said, yeah. He says, dude, if you if even if it's a trailer park home, it's better to own than rent. Even if it's a trailer park home, at least you own it. Problem is with a rental, you don't own anything. He said that'll be the worst case scenario, but if you can like buy a town home, or buy a trailer park home, that'd be a lot better than you paying for a house. I mean, paying rent on a house that you don't own. But it seems like you can get a trailer park home for like under $2,000 a month. Like I've seen them as low as like get some like at like 1,600 a month with the HOA. Which is pretty cheap, you know, considering you had like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, conditioning and heating. It's not a bad price, you know, considering I'm paying $2,200 for mine. It'd be a significant price reduction. I won't have some of the amenities I have though. I'm not gonna have. I won't have a garage. I won't have stuff like that. But it's a small price to pay. I don't have a lot of stuff anyway. I'm gonna be downsizing. I'm trying to get rid of shit right now. I'm trying not to be a pack rat anymore. I don't need to own a lot of stuff anymore because I just don't need to. I need to get rid of shit. Get rid of clothes. Get rid of old electronic stuff I don't need. You know, trying to sell stuff I don't use anymore. I just don't really need to anymore. It's just I don't need it. Yeah, I would like a bigger room though. Bigger room, extra bathroom, just having central air and heating just to be more comfortable. Because we don't have any, we have no air conditioning and no heating in this house. It sucks. It gets really cold and really hot in this house. Like, it's not comfortable. Summer gets really bad. Like, it's just a sauna in here. There's nothing I could do to cool myself down. Except taking showers. And during the winter, I'm freezing my feet off. Like the other day, I mean, it gets pretty chilly here in Cali. Like, no, 48 degrees. Pretty chilly. Not super chilly, but I've seen it as low as like 39 degrees in this room. Like, fucking A, it's almost freezing. So fucking cold. But it's also been really windy too. So it makes it feel even colder. Like lately it's been pretty windy. And I do feel it. I don't think it's windy right now, no. It doesn't feel as cold, but yeah, like yesterday it was a lot chillier. 'Cause I do my walks every day around the neighborhood, and I was like, damn, it's pretty windy. It gets cold. Not as cold as Texas, man. Fucking Texas right now. Jesus. All that snow, man. It's just nuts. Like, global warming, man. It's a thing, dude. Global warming is a thing, man. It is getting dangerous. Need to do something, because it makes me worry about the future. Like, what's gonna happen to our planet? Keep this up, we're not gonna have a planet left. Need to start thinking about, stop being so damn selfish. Because obviously it's all the greed. Greed is the problem. So much greed. People don't care about anybody else but themselves. It's all about the money. The rich just want to stay rich and keep power because they're afraid of losing it. Amazing, like, how function like that, just how they live with themselves, being, having all that damn money. Like, dude, you're fucking a millionaire. I don't understand why you need so much money. What do you need it for? What's the point? You could understand. You could understand, like, why people are so infatuated with being rich. It's like, dude, I think it's like the most overrated thing. Being well off is fine. I mean, I want to be well off. I want to be taken care of. I want to be comfortable. But I don't want to be, I don't ever feel the need I need to be rich. I do not need to be rich to be happy. That's for damn sure. There's too much emphasis on wealth, in my opinion. Like, it's just people have that obscure view that wealth is like the most important thing in the world. It's not that important. It really isn't. Cause if I know I had $1,000,000, man, I'd be taking care of business. That's for sure. I'd be set. I'd probably quit my job if I had $1,000,000. No
Solidify.
reason. I would have no reason to keep working. I'd probably work just to give me something to do, but I wouldn't even need to work. That's how I know I'd be pretty smart with how I spend my money. Yeah, getting older, man. Just getting older, thinking about the future. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I mean, I know I'll be fine. For the most part, I'm fine. I'm fortunate I'm not a very needy person in terms of wants. I'm pretty frugal. I'm used to living frugal. I don't need a lot to make me happy. I don't like spending a lot of money either. Like how to me splurging is like $100. That's splurging. Even when I buy something that's like $50, I always look for a sale or a deal or a coupon. I don't like spending top dollar on things. I'm always looking for deals. Even if I want something like a nice juicy steak, I wait for a sale. Get it on sale. I don't pay top dollar like a lot of people do because they can't wait. It's like, dude, just you gotta learn to compromise. Be more frugal with your money. I see how people do it all the time. They don't care how much it costs. They want it now. I'm like, well, that's why you're gonna pay a lot of money. That's probably why you don't have a lot of money. Because you want stuff now and you want it whenever you want. Well, you pay the price. Now that's your fault. You don't want to wait. A lot of impatient people they just do not want to wait. It's like, well, then be prepared to pay the price. Yeah, that's you can't have it all. You can't have low prices, fast service, and quality. Like you can only get two out of three. It's either so if you want quality and you know want quality and good service, you're gonna sacrifice price. If you want good price and good service, you're gonna sacrifice quality. It's like there's there's gonna be something has to give. You just can't have it all. Time, quality, and price. You have to only can pick two of the three. So if you want quality and price, you're gonna sacrifice a lot of time. Want if you want fast, then it's gonna cost you. You can get something fast and cheap, but you're gonna sacrifice quality. Or if you want something fast, you get quality, but it's not gonna be cheap. So again, it factors into each other. It's just what are your priorities? For me, it's mostly I sacrifice time because I can wait. Something I want, I'm willing to wait. Like if it takes 2 months for me to wait, I'll wait 2 months. That's fine. As long as I get it. I don't need it now. Kind of like when I order my anime figures from Japan, you know, I do basically snail mail. Mail it via surface mail, which is basically boat. Ship it to you via boat, and it takes like 2 months to get it. I'm like, that's fine. I don't need it right away. As long as I get it. That's all I care. As long as it's insured. Guaranteed my package. I could care less if it takes 2 months. Saves me a shit ton of money, and I get what I want. It's, you know, you're gonna wait. So that's the price you pay. Because I don't want to spend normal. If I want it fast, like the price goes up by like 3 to 5 times the price. I'm like, yeah, I don't need it that bad. It's just figures. I mean, unless I'm reselling them, if somebody needs it right away, then that's different. So that's all. That's all it is. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna finish by 5 o'clock. I might have to stay a little after. It's fine. I don't need. I could stay a little longer. Probably not gonna go to bed till 6 anyway. But yeah, in other news, nothing else really new. Just work. Got a bunch of appointments this week. Gotta go do my. I gotta do my blood tests this week and my urine test, and you know, basically my health test, and then next week I gotta donate blood. Then I gotta help my dad go to a doctor's appointment like at 6 in the morning, and then I have a dentist appointment up in April to clean my teeth. A lot of stuff to do. And this weekend I gotta help my mom out, do some stuff. We had to call Spectrum tomorrow to renegotiate our internet plan. They raised my internet to $75. Like, ugh. Fucking charter, man. Charge too much for the damn internet. During a pandemic, man, you shouldn't be charging that much.
Solidify.
They can basically renegotiate for a year. See if they can help me out. I do it every year. I always call them Tell them, oh, I can't afford it. Can you renegotiate? And they always do it because they don't want to lose a customer. Like, I can go somewhere else and get service somewhere else. And oh, no, 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 no. We'll do it. I'm like, yeah, I know you will. That's me.
Solidify.
That's me. They want that money. Not want to lose a customer. They want that $60 a month. They get $60 instead of nothing. 'Cause I think that's what I'm paying right now, $60 a month. Even though that's still expensive. Even before, I remember when it was only 30. It's gone up so much. Yeah, I know how to play the game. I always ask for retention. Say, can I talk to your retention department? And that's the magic happens. It's amazing how easy it is. They go through everything and they say, oh yeah, no problem, we can take care of you. We got you. Don't worry about it, we got you. Well, no worries. You understand, you don't need to pay extra money. We get it. And, a year goes by and you do it again. You just keep doing it every year. My mom's like, doesn't want to pay extra money, and I'm like, I don't blame her. It's, it adds up. Even though it's like $20 extra a month, that's $240 a year extra you're spending that you don't need to spend. The only thing is, you got to keep on top of it because you got to remember the dates. Remember when stuff goes up. You got to know when the renewal's gonna hit. Okay, I'm gonna call in, see if you guys can help me out. They talk about, oh, you've been such a loyal customer. You've been with us for 10 years. Well, it don't seem to mean anything because you guys gouge me. Yeah, you'll give some new guy, a promotional price, but you won't give it to your long-term customers. Stay with you a really long time, but they don't care about you. Look at you like, oh, well, we have you already. What do we need to give you a special price for? That's how they think. There's no incentive for them to give you a discount. Or as a new customer, they have to entice you to get you in. Honestly, I want to get off cable TV. Like, cable TV is such a joke now. It's not. I honestly think it's not worth it. I would get rid of it. Like, if it was my household and my internet and I would not even have cable TV. I would be like, get rid of it. It's not worth it. And we pay like $80 or $90 a month for just cable TV. That's a lot of money. A year that we're wasting. Almost like $1,000 a year. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of sponduli.
Stabilize.
Yeah. It is what it is, It is what it is. My insurance, man, my car insurance. I barely drive. I literally drove less than 2,000 miles this year. That's all I drove. That's nothing. That is like so minimal. And yet they're charging me like $130 a month for insurance. I'm just like, really? That much money? Kidding me? You're paying a lot less than that. Nope, that's just how it is. But I don't want to do minimum coverage either because like my car is pretty new. I can't afford to get into an accident, and I wouldn't be able to. It cost me a lot of money to replace that car. Be at least 20 grand. I can't afford that.
Stabilize.
A lot of gems. So many gems.
Solidify. Solidify.
Speaking of Guilty Gear, not really. I wasn't too impressed with the collector's edition for PS4 and PS5. I think the collector's edition is really whack. What you get in that collector's edition, it's pretty whack. I was really hoping for like a stellar collector's edition, like a nice $100 box with like a bunch of goodies, like Soulbag guy's headband or something like that, and like a soundtrack and a art book and all the goodies like that, some acrylic stands, something, something good. But nope, our collector's edition is crap. I was like, this is I don't want this. The reason why I didn't pre-order it on PS4 or 5 because I think the Ultimate Edition's a joke.
I'll catch up.
I would have loved to have a nice collector's edition of Guilty Gear Strive,
Someone needs assistance.
but unfortunately that's not going to happen.
I'll catch up.
Yeah, it was a PS5 exclusive. It's a physical collector's edition. Let me just tell you what's in it, so don't get all excited. It's the game.
Stabilize.
It comes with a steelbook case, which is the best thing in the whole thing, and everything else is digital. Digital art book, digital season pass, digital DLC codes for like in-game content, and that's it. And it comes in a weird box. I'm just like, that's your collector's edition? That's it? Just a steelbook case? That's the physical item alongside a copy of the game? That sounds so ass. That really sounds like ass. Like no trinkets, no art book, no freaking, figurine, nothing. Just like it just sounds whack, man. And it's sold out. It's sold out. It's hilarious. It actually sold out. I was like, really? Like, why would you buy this? Like, it's not even that good. Unless you really want that steelbook, I guess. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it, I don't have a PS5 anyway, so what does it even matter? So it's useless to me. I mean, I'll get a PS5 down the road. Probably when it's, cheaper and available and 2 years down the road when I actually care about it. But I have literally zero interest in a PS5 right now. There's just no reason to own it. There really isn't.
Stabilize. Solidify.
You know, I'll be honest, this is the least interested I've ever been in a console launch. The least interested. I looked at the launch, I'm like, wow, what a shitty launch of games. Like, you literally got one game that I'm somewhat interested in. Miles Morales. I'm like, okay, I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. Not a game I would run out to get. I mean, it'd be cool to play it, but I don't really see myself getting into it though. Not a big Marvel fan.
Solidify.
Most of my friends are big Marvel fans. I know they would play it. But me myself, no.
Gather.
What's up? What's up, TSG? How you doing? I'm doing okay. Just doing my dailies. I'm almost done though. Should be done in like 10 minutes. I'm probably gonna go to sleep. Not really much going on. Miles Morales is also on PS4 yet. Again, I don't need to buy it on PS5, you know, it's just if I had a PS5, I mean, the thing is I had a PS5 at launch. I had two of them actually. But I was just one of those guys, I was like, do I need this? I just bought it just in case I wanted to keep it. Because, you know, I could afford it. And I was like, do I keep it or do I sell it? And I just decided to sell. I sold one for $900 and the other one for like $850, I think.
Quake.
So I got definitely a big old chunk of profit on it. Did you see the visual garbage? This is KOF 15. It's definitely a step up from KOF 14, but it's not saying much. Like KOF 15 doesn't really look that much better than KOF 14. It's a step up, but it's not. It's like KOF 14. The gameplay looks exactly the same. The only thing I noticed they did is you can use your EX moves, I think, outside your mode. I think that's the only thing different. That the gameplay is pretty much identical. I was like, yep, it's nothing new. Same fucking game. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too. It's just KOF 14 with just better visuals. It doesn't really look like anything like stellar. What's up, MVV TV? How you doing? What's going on? Oh, I wasn't impressed. That's for sure. I'm probably not even gonna get KOF 15 to be honest. I don't care about it. I'm not really interested in it. I also noticed the music. They're doing like super retro music now for the game because like the themes were like all the old school versions of the characters' themes from like back in the early KOFs. Like Joe Higashi's theme is from Fatal Fury like 2. I was like, oh god, that fucking theme? I was like, god damn, that's like old school as shit. It's weird. It's weird hearing it. You know, you just hear it and you're like, wow, I remember that thing from so long ago. So the music sounds all super retro. Oh, it is, yeah. Guilty Gear Strive is the next level. But even Exert, I think, set that standard up too. Guilty Gear Exert was definitely um as a Guilty Gear Exert definitely I think brought it up to the next level first, and Strive just took it to another level. Strive is really pretty. Definitely one of the prettiest fighting games out there. The visuals they got down to the T, man.
Solidify.
I need you guys. Woo. I will give Arc System Wars credit. They have perfected anime visuals. Like it's near perfect. It's so damn good. Some stuff is still kind of janky. Like I gotta see the story mode. I want to see it if it's improved. Exert had some jankiness to it, but it was still good. It was still beautiful to, visuals. Yeah, KOF definitely feels like outdated. You know, it's just not.
Leave it all to me.
It doesn't feel like anything next gen. It feels like old. Feels like early PS4. You know.
Someone needs assistance.
So definitely, um, KOF 15 needs to step. I mean, SNK in general needs to step up its visuals. They're just not pretty at all. But even the gameplay is not even that great either, and their netcode is shit too. It's like I wouldn't mind the bad graphics if it actually had good netcode and better gameplay. I would be like, okay, I can forgive it. I understand it's a smaller company. They have to focus their resources on other things. They can't afford to make it super fucking godly graphics. It'll never be KOF 13 beautiful, because that was probably SNK's pinnacle for graphics. Like, that game looked fucking pretty. That was probably one of the prettiest 2D animated fighters ever in the history of animated fighters. 2D style. Jesus, those sprites look good.
Someone needs assistance.
But we'll never see it used again because they have to use 3D. Sorry, fucking internet's being stupid right now. No, it's actually not my internet. It's just Twitch being dumb. It's Twitch. Twitch is being dumb. Just loading. It's loading really slow. My internet's fine. It's just Twitch being dumb. Can you hear me alright, Lide, or no? No, maybe so. Lide, can you hear me? No? Tacos? The tacos, damn you. Do you know tacos? Tacos! Okay. I wasn't sure. You weren't saying anything, so I wasn't sure. He said my expectations were shattered. And then I saw Joe Higashi, and I was like, yeah, trust me, it's just whatever, you know. It's not a game
Should I choose?
it's not a game I care about, you know. The gameplay is honestly where I'm concerned the most, and the gameplay just doesn't look like anything fresh. It just looks like it's just KOF 14 again, and I didn't like KOF 14. KOF 14 felt like a step backwards to me. Back to too traditional gameplay. I hate the fact that we're like everybody's like, well, let's just return to form. Let's make it old school. I'm just tired of old school. Old school is just like I've played it before. It's just nothing interesting. Defense boost would be okay. Yeah. Kind of crappy. That was crappy. Crappy. I'll be able to use this tomorrow.
The Adventurers Guild has the most prosperous commercial board in all of that.
Yeah, like I was mentioning that earlier, KOF 13 sprite work is godly. It's one of the best looking games ever made. Very ambitious, but
Jewels from the
fortunately, it almost bankrupted the company. So, shame too. KOF, had to be got bought out by a Chinese company. You can tell it's Chinese company, but there's some Chinese developers that are really good.
Still fails me.
I got a lot of ore, man. Lots of delicious ore. I'm gonna keep holding on to it. No need. Just gonna keep saving them. Did you ever see a game called Right Memory? Oh, by the way, Elite? Done for the day on this game. I'm not sure if you ever heard of that game. You see, let me show you. Let me show you the latest trailer. Like, I don't think I've ever watched it. Let me look it up. Hold on a second. I gotta get this game. Game's really good. Let's see, where is it? There's a trailer. Oh shit! Sweet! Yay! Crosscode! I love this game. Oh man, I must watch. I must watch. We must watch because I love Crosscode. Oh my god, I love this game so much. Such a good game. You guys ever played this game? Like, seriously, play this game. The game is fucking amazing. Oh shit, it's coming out next in 2 weeks. No, no, summer. What is it? Wait. Oh, wait a minute. I think that date's wrong. I think that this is summer. Like that date is the right. They fucked up on the date. It's like summer, but you put 26/2. I'm so confused. I don't even know what that date was supposed to be. I'm so confused. I didn't understand that a date at all. I think it meant it's coming out in 2 weeks. Yeah, this game's amazing. Honestly, a really damn good action RPG. Really good. Excellent music. I'm so glad it's coming. It's awesome. I gotta play this again. This is a really damn good game. It brought me some tears too. Let me show you the other trailer. Let's see, where is it? The No, I saw it. Let me see. Hold on a second. Um, I'm looking for it. Hold on. Do this video. Show you this game. Like this game looks fucking sick, man. When I saw it. Hold on a second. Let me try to find it. Like, check this shit out. This is made by a single person. Like when I saw this shit, I was like, I just dropped my jaw. Like this game looks fucking sick, man. This is next level shit right here. This is in game. It's so hard to believe this is done by one person. This is so good. So fucking amazing. Like seriously, that is some next level graphics, man. I was like, God damn. Yeah, it's like, oh man, it's now nice to see like China get in on that shit. Yeah, one dude made that. Yeah, this guy named FYQD. I think that's his actual name. Yeah, that's so much ambition. It's like you just look at that, you just gotta clap, you know. It's like Jesus, that looks fucking good. Fuck, man. Oh yeah, there's something else also I saw that looked really cool. There's another. I know this is kind of like nothing major, but I thought the music sounded really dope. We're gonna find it. Let's see. It's on. Yeah, there's a new Toho game coming out. It looks interesting, but it's an arena game. But it looks. I like the way it looks, and the music's really good. There's another game that I saw is coming out called Valkyrie of Phantasm. Music's really good. I like the character art too. I like the designs. It's really cool. That was really nice. I do like Don Honker. I'm not for the one. Ooh, that music is so good. I have to keep an eye on this game. This is probably honestly one of the best looking Toho games I've seen. They're bringing out, yeah, it's like Gundam, I guess you could say it like that, yeah. It's like Gundam. They're bringing out a few of them, actually. There's a couple Toho games that are coming out. There's a couple interesting announcements that recently happened. I was kind of like, oh yeah, this is another one I saw. I don't know if you guys saw this. This is really cool. I know my friend flipped out when he saw this shit. I was like, dude, that's a sweet DLC.
16.
Faceless warrior, stay thy course. I sense
What's
a
up,
heavy
Comic?
burden
How you
within
doing,
me.
man?
This place of crimson shadows has summoned me.
Yep. Blasphemous. Looks really good. I love the conversion to 2D. It looks so good.
Something in this suffering land brought me to this
I
place.
love the animation on that.
Forgive my manners. My name is Miriam.
So cool. They even put an 8-bit mode. That's so fun. That's so cool. I'm like, bravo, bravo, bravo. That's all I can say is that was not expected. That just came out of nowhere. I was like, okay. I was like, I'll take that. That sounds pretty cool. And yes, I have a feeling I know what it is. I saw it. Yep, I already saw it. I'm already ahead of you. You missed it. I was watching it literally 2 trailers ago. You missed a comic. I know. I saw it. I'm very happy. It's in 2 weeks. You're not fast enough, man. I found out before you did. Yeah, it was on my front page. It just literally just showed it. I literally pulled it up just now and I was like, oh shit. I was like, click. Must click. Must I was like, dude, there's some good shit coming up. Yeah, that's looking really dope too. There was something else. Oh yeah, I know this is like an update to an older game, but I was happy it's getting an update. I was just shocked. They're actually updating game. I love this game is honestly one of the funnest racing games I've played. Like, and it's another Toho game, but it's finally coming to PS4 and it's getting an update. This game's really fun. It's another Toho game, but I don't care. You ever play this one? It's old, but they're updating it. I want to get the update for this. You guys just know what game this is supposed to be just by looking at it. Yeah, that music. I love the music. It's so good. It's honestly one of the best Toho racing games. It's rated really high. I played it on PC. I loved it. It's really good. I like the music though. It's a good remix. I must download that soundtrack. Another game I want. More Toho goodness. And then also they're bringing out the Toho fighting game. I guess it's getting ported. The You guys ever played this game? It's a fun little fighting game. It's different. Let's see. Oh, never mind, there's no trailer. Never mind. It's just yeah, there's no trailer or what. Oh well. It's just an announcement. But it's basically the Toho fighting game. If you ever played it. It's unique. Never played anything like it. Yeah, there's some good stuff coming out. Like games have been coming out. Games have been coming out, and I'm kind of surprised we're getting some good stuff coming out. It was actually stuff to look forward to finally. So this year's coming out better, man. will say this year is looking a lot better with all these games getting announced. Actually, wow, there's actually stuff I actually want to play. Oh yeah, comic. Did you see this game came out recently? Just so you know, I remember. I think I remember showing you this game, and you actually started playing this series. For this game, I think I showed you this. Yeah, you saw it. It just came out like I think last week, and it's already getting like overwhelmingly popular review. I was like, damn, just all these games just coming out, man, that I want to play. I love this. I love this series so much. It's my favorite puzzle. Yeah, like seriously, if you like puzzle games, this is like the pinnacle of puzzle games, in my opinion. Like really, it's in almost every single game. It's like ridiculously high scores. Almost every single one is, I think, high, overwhelmingly positive. It's just ridiculous how well this series does. They only bring out the games, I think, once every like year or so, or 2 years. But man, they hit it out of the park every single time. Yep, been good. Like, yeah, that came out. There was something else that came out recently too. I forgot what it was. What did I watch recently? There was something else. But yeah, Crosscode was definitely got me excited. I wasn't expecting the to get it coming out this fast, just out of nowhere. I was like, oh, it's coming out like in 2 weeks. I'm like, oh shit. That was unexpected. There's something else I saw that looked really interesting. Oh yeah, did you guys see this shit? Let me see if I can find it. This was something I saw an article for. You guys see this shit? I know, like it's. Do you see this shit? Like I don't know if you saw this announcement. Like I was just like, wait, what? But like, what the hell is this? Oh, and then I'm like, oh shit, somebody actually got the code for the. I about shit when I saw this. I was like, whoa. Like they're actually they ripped the arcade board. They're making it run on Steam, and they're implementing rollback netcode. I was like, holy shit. I said that's pretty impressive. So I'm curious about this. I just want to see it, the potential, because that's like really fucking cool to them to fans to make this kind of shit. Basically, because Sega won't do anything with this game. They'll never port it to PC, which is hilarious. So this is one way to get this game on PC. So I think that's really awesome. So I want to see You never heard of Denki Bunko Fighting Climax? It's an older fighting game. I could show you it. It's older. It came out a long time ago. Let me show you.
Ever get the feeling you're being watched? Maybe you are.
電撃文化ファイティングクライマックスイグニッション
Hi, this is today we play Detective Bunko. But
Let me see. Trying to find matches without commentary. Stupid comment. They said there's even an English patch. I didn't even know that somebody did that. Oh wow. It's actually somebody posted it. Somebody actually... Holy shit, somebody actually put it all in English?
ファイティングクライマックス
I didn't know somebody actually put an English patch on it. Huh. Somebody, like, apparently could put some of the shit in English. Surprised you never heard of this game. This is like 2015, I think? This was a neat little game. Like, it was fun at the time. I played this for a while. It's a neat little game. It has a lot of weird characters from all different types of franchises, anime and video games. Apparently, you can actually turn it in English. I didn't know this. Yeah, look at this shit. On the PS4, holy shit. Wow! Apparently there's a way to patch it in English. I never knew that. Holy crap, that's awesome. This game never came here. That's really cool. That's fucking sweet. That's pretty ambitious. Change the PS4 coding like that. So I'm guessing this is the version we're gonna get on PC. Probably get the fully translated version. That's really fucking cool. I'd actually play this. It actually has rollback netcode. I would try this out.
万感の思いを込めて
That's all in English. Almost everything. It's pretty cool. I'm about to check this out. One of these days I need to stream this. Alright, comic. See you later, dude. You take care, man. I'm not gonna be up much longer. I gotta go sleep. I just wanted to show this to Elite. He's never seen this game. They have to check this out. I'm gonna have to get this on PC. Yeah, I never knew somebody made an English patch. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm looking forward to the English release on PC. That sucks. This game it never came out here, and Sega didn't do shit with it. It just sat on it. Like, really a shame. And now the fans have to do it. So it's like that's nice. You see the ambition of the community. like make these games make them a reality because they really like the game. It's nice to see this get preserved on PC because Sega's never going to release this game on PC ever. So it will be forever in PS4 hell on Japan only. So that's actually something that's reassuring that we're gonna get that. Like I said, I want to see if somebody can do the English patch with that release so we can actually see it in English. That'd be really cool. Like I said, I haven't played it in a long time, so it'd be interesting to go back to it. It's been a minute since I played it. So yeah, that's what that is, Linde. So now you know what. Now you know what Dengenki Bunko fighting climax is. So now you've heard of it. Yeah, there's a lot of good games coming out, man. There's good stuff. So good to know. And anywho's, I'm gonna go to sleep, guys. I gotta get to bed. So I would like to stay up longer, but I really should get to sleep. Tomorrow. I gotta call up time one charter. I gotta I gotta go to the post office and drop off a package. So, but I'll be back on. Um, like I said, probably around 3 o'clock, like usual. It's gonna be the same shit tomorrow. I'm just gonna be doing my usual, just my dailies. And then Thursday night into Friday, I can't play. Unfortunately, I can't play Guilty Gear, so I have to wait till Friday night to play. So I won't be on Guilty Gear Strive until Friday night around 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'll let you know when the public beta comes out because I'm gonna try it probably maybe sometime next week, maybe next weekend, just to try it out, just to see how good it is. Just to see how it runs on PC. I'm really curious, like how good it runs on PC. I'm sure it runs perfectly. I just didn't know that somebody actually made an emulator for it. So I was like, that's cool. Another fighting game to look forward to. It's like, oh, I can play this game online with people. That's pretty cool. It's been a while since I played it, so I have not played that game in a minute. Like I don't remember all the moves. It's not a very hard game. It's the one thing I didn't like about it is everybody does the same damage, which is kind of stupid. Like everybody has the same damage, like the damage degradation and the hits all seem to do the same amount of damage. No matter what character you hit with, it's always the same damage. I thought that was kind of silly. It's not. It is pretty unbalanced. Obviously, fast characters, are better than the slow ones because they can do more hits. The big characters aren't really that good. Well, you should check it out, Lita. Anyways, Lita, comic, everybody else, thanks for watching. So I'll be back on tomorrow around 3 in the morning. So just gonna be more Genshin Impact. And then same thing Thursday, and then Friday we will do the Guilty Gear stream. I'll still have to do my dailies with Genshin Impact. I'm gonna have to switch over. So you guys are gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do a little break in between. I gotta do that shit. I gotta keep my dailies up. I can't really stop doing it. So, but anyways, you guys take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Good night.